and the Baltimore Ravens. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're underway from the bank. Has this at the 6. Shoots away from one. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. His first throw is an interception. That's Julian Blackman. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, Chuck. Able to get it to Moreau. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Tackled there by Mike Green.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shuck working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it, Kamara. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Shuck. And gets a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Man in motion here. Play fake. Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Jackson to throw it. This is completed downfield directly. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has some room to work. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught! And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
We've set of downs from the 37. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shuck to throw. Screen here for Kamara. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 right here.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Slot receivers headed left. 1st down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 14-yard line.
You at X. You at X.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offensive line fast. Lamar now from the gun. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two. Back to throw. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. Two-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of two-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future two-point chances.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shuck now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shuck looking to pass here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing, shove. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
19.
From the red zone on 1st. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get their first point to this game just before halftime. With the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5.
Saints 7.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Lamar off the play fake. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Shuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And be caught by his back, Camaro. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Shuck now on first down. Hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Shuck's going to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Quarterback run here. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
Ravens 12.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense up to the line fast.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Escapes the defender. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 3 now. Running once more with Henry. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
DC, ready?
Back to throw it. Flush out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's got the squibber. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He can run it, and that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19, charge, check.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
And 5 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Got a man. Vele has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints pushing to get within range for a game winner. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, set.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19, right. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have taken the lead late. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Setting up to pass. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Ravens 15.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180. Get hot. 180. Shot.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, a run for Henry. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Henry, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get hot. 180.
Here he is to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. Oh, no, the ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst-case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time, the sideline saved him and his team.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And he takes it in for the touchdown, down to their last breaths, and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And that's recovered by the Saints, so we're going to win this football game. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. They draw it up for him. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game. Likely going to see him take a knee here, force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. They draw it up for him. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end. But their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Baltimore.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Don't be strange like me.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get up! 180! Hey, hey! Ozzy, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, hey. Report.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long.
At the 14-yard line.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third
And this
down
drive is
and
almost
17.
over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
DC, ready? No, 180. Come on. Yo. You. Hey, come on.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Right shot. You at X. No, we change it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Play action now. Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 4 yards out. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Right shot. Hey, middle. To the hot. 180. Go ahead. To the hot.
Here's Jackson. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, up. Ready. Get out. Middle. You change it. Yo.
Jackson now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
13. Go ahead. Hey, report. 180. What is shot? You. Go. You at X.
They'll try and throw for it here. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey. Go right here. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Middle.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
180!
Now Lamar changing the look. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Henry out of the pistol. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
No, we changed it. Finish it on. Finish it on. We changed it. Hey, report. 180. Finish it. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. To throw now, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
They will throw again. Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's another Saints.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Shuck now to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and 3. Takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Shuck as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, he read it.
He completes it to Olave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Time Tyler Luke to kick off for
A
Baltimore.
one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Play fake, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. He lets it go deep for Olave. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And a short gain here down to the 22. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. On play action, Shuck.
No.
Looking inside, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Shuck's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry.
If I lose this game, it's
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 53 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Luke now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Mike Green. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Shuck. A quick slant to Hill. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw is Shuck. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green, his 2nd sack of the night.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Wester on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Flowers going to go in motion right. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here comes 2nd down. Jackson now. And a catch made by Hopkins. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. He's got Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey. You at X. No, we changed it. Go right here.
Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
17-yard line.
Sit hard. 180. Go. Sit hard.
They run over center with Mitchell. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Hey, Ozzy. Good. 180.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, building his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Cut that team.
He'll look to throw. Open man has tipped him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 47.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
Back to throw.
No.
Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And they are able to spike it, cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Yes, baby.
And he is in for the touchdown with no time remaining. And Charles, we're a 2-point conversion away from overtime.
And that won't be easy. We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And, oh, he stops short of the goal line, and the defense celebrates as they've won the football game. A harsh way to lose this when the comeback bid there at the very end, falling just a little bit short. Probably had the play they wanted dialed up but couldn't convert.
And that's always where it's difficult because they had no choice here. It wasn't a decision to kick it and go to overtime or anything like that. No, they had to go for 2 to try and tie it up and get to overtime. They had their play dialed up, didn't get it done, and that's really tough because in today's NFL, you have a bigger list of 2-point conversion type plays, and you actually work on it during the week in practice. As you noted, they just didn't convert there.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, all you say is hi. Do you say anything else? Do you say anything besides hi, bro? In that case, hi, bro. Oh, what's up? No, sorry, midnight.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready, and we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Josh Blackwell to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here.
10 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Williams to throw on first.
First down, Bears.
His first throw is an interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Williams' pass
And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the 2. Tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
60 Bison. Check go.
They'll run with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Running for it, it's Swift. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They'll run it with Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. This is Loveland working the right side. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there.
Yeah.
Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shuck working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Shuck now from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Now caught by his back. Kamara.
Oh, look at that stick work.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Kamara running out of the gun. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Shuck to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Trying for it with Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finding Burden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
First down, here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears first down.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. So that brings up second down. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
No gain there, and that'll bring up fourth and a few. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Williams. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up second and 4 at the 14.
Back to throw. Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up third and 2.
Final throw before the break. Gets everything he has under this one. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Santos to kick off.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Starting this drive with a design run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Off the play action, Chuck. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here's a design run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. This time he's looking to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Running behind center with Camara. No up the middle, not outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Shock looking to pass here. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Quarterback run here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shock. That one connects. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's his running back. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Williams to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Odunze's got it right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again. Williams. Moving right. Airs it out down the... Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. We've set it down from 37. It's an option right that begins this drive. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 21, Bears 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Blackwell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offensive line fast. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going to push one deep down to the right. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 17.
And the shotgun again to Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams set to pass. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's going to try another deep one here. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
You could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
They're on the toss to Kamara. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Bears 13.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Now Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. First down, Williams. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second down.
Here's Williams. Escapes out to the left. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Now Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. Now he's free at the 35.
I don't know why.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 75 yards. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Complete to Olave on the out route. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And this is 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Shuck. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. throwing, Shuck. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Bailey, 34 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They try to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes.
Curl right there. No, you can't pause it. You keep going. It's bullshit.
It's to go. Tie ball game.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Get set, get set.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to back them up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Down only to about the 46. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Little short pass here to Hill. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught. And some room to maneuver. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Saints.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw now, Shuck. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His logic with the air attack has gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
Shuck now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Play action, Shuck. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Foster Moreau from 8 yards out. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Purdy now to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
Here's Shuck. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start by running the option to the right. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And he's going to use his legs here. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. Connected here with Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Here's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy to throw. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Throwing, Purdy. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Oh, my God.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown, Saints.
And that touchdown, Charles.
already got a weak arm. He can't be fitting things everywhere.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a designed run with Chuck. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's shut. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Boye Mafe gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's shut. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the safety, Julian Love.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their 1st play of the game. Taken in right side by Barner. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Now it's Milrow. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Shuck. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
To the air again is Shuck. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
15 more yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing again, Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
To the air once more, Shuck. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And the Saints are going to be set up with first and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
28 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Darnold again. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Moving left. He's going to run it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Man down the field, it's Olave. That's good for 27 and a first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And the Saints first down.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the gun on 3rd down, Shuck. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books, 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Pistol give to Kamara. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing on second down, shot. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28.
On the zone read, it's Chuck. He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, this is Kamara. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Taysom Hill, touchdown, New Orleans. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
Now it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on.
Damn, bro. That was good. I need to sleep at some point. Let me try to line